Have you ever felt completely alone in a crowded street? Your soul is exhausted from chasing shadows that never stay. Stop running. Real life doesn't begin when you find someone else. It begins the moment you find yourself. Welcome to our journey today. True life begins when you stop seeking external validation and start looking deep within yourself. We often wander through crowded streets, feeling completely alone, desperately searching for happiness in the fleeting shadows of other people. Society teaches us to depend on external praise, making our inner peace fragile and entirely reliant on unpredictable outside forces. This dependency becomes a golden cage, trapping our spirit and preventing us from experiencing the profound freedom of true independence. The Buddha taught that lasting peace cannot be found in the world outside, but only within the quiet sanctuary inside. To find this sanctuary, we must first face our deepest fears of being alone and embrace solitude as a teacher. Solitude is not a punishment or a curse. It is a sacred space where you can finally meet your authentic self. When you sit quietly with yourself, the loud noises of the world fade away, revealing the gentle whispers of your soul. You begin to realize that your happiness is an internal flame, one that does not need someone else to keep burning. Like the beautiful lotus rising from the dark mud, your spirit can blossom beautifully, even when surrounded by difficult, messy circumstances. Emotional independence means recognizing that you are already complete. You do not need another person to fill an imaginary empty void. When you detach from the desperate need for approval, you spread your wings and soar into the boundless sky of freedom. The storms of loneliness eventually transform into a clear night sky, filled with the bright stars of self-discovery and awareness. Let your thoughts flow like a gentle stream. Observe them without judgment, and watch how they naturally drift away into nothingness. We suffer because we try to hold on to things that are meant to pass, filling our cups until they overflow painfully. Nature teaches us the beautiful art of letting go. Trees do not stubbornly cling to their dying leaves in the autumn. Release your heavy attachments and watch your spirit rise effortlessly, just like a glowing lantern floating gracefully into the dark night. The more tightly you try to grasp the sand, the faster it slips through your fingers into the wind of impermanence. Allow your life to flow naturally, without forcing outcomes or demanding that people behave exactly the way your ego selfishly desires. When you stop fighting against reality, a profound sense of peace washes over you, breaking through the darkest clouds of despair. Past wounds do not define you. They are merely footprints in the sand, easily washed away by the ocean of awareness. Your true essence is pure, untainted awareness, completely unaffected by the temporary pains, rejections, and chaotic fluctuations of the external world. True strength is remaining calm and centered amidst the freezing storms of life, knowing that your inner warmth can never freeze. The painful period of isolation is often just the dark chrysalis, where your soul undergoes its most magnificent and necessary transformation. Emerge from your solitude not with a sense of bitter loneliness, but with the vibrant wings of profound independence and joy. Sometimes we must walk through the barren desert of our own minds to find the hidden oasis of eternal spiritual truth. Drink deeply from the well of your own presence, and you will never again thirst for the shallow validation of others. There is immense power in being perfectly content while sitting entirely alone, requiring absolutely nothing from the world to feel happy. Time spent in quiet reflection is never wasted. It is the most valuable investment you can make in your spiritual journey. Rise above the heavy clouds of worldly attachments and breathe the crisp, pure air of absolute emotional freedom and divine clarity. Every moment of mindful awareness creates a beautiful ripple of peace that extends far beyond your own mind into the universe. Be a light unto yourself, illuminating the dark corners of your subconscious mind with the gentle glow of compassion and understanding. Slowly untangle the complicated knots of your emotional dependencies, freeing your heart to beat in its own natural, unburdened, peaceful rhythm. Let go of the desperate need to control others, and you will instantly find yourself flying freely in the open sky. Sweep away the dusty illusions of neediness, keeping the sacred courtyard of your mind perfectly clean, spacious, and welcoming to peace. Build a strong bridge of self-reliance over the turbulent rivers of emotional chaos, ensuring you always have a safe passage. Embrace the vast emptiness of the unknown, for it is within this very emptiness that all true creative possibilities are born. Within you lies the entire universe, perfectly reflected in the pure, unblemished dewdrop of your own conscious, beautiful, and silent awareness. Navigate through the fog of your insecurities with the bright lantern of self-love, trusting your own inner guidance above all. When the fog finally lifts, you will discover that your heart has always been a magnificent temple of unshakable inner strength. Let the pure sound of truth resonate deeply within your soul, shattering the fragile illusions of inadequacy and painful emotional dependence. Move through your life with the gentle grace of a peaceful creature, requiring nothing but the simple blessings of the present. You are the sole artist of your own reality. Do not hand the paintbrush of your happiness to anyone else today. Create your life with exquisite care and deep passion, fully knowing that every beautiful moment is temporary and meant to pass. Practice the profound art of non-attachment by joyfully sweeping away your beautiful creations when the universe asks you to transition. Allow your individual identity to merge peacefully with the vast ocean of universal consciousness, losing your fears in the deep waters. Stop struggling against the natural currents of existence. Simply lie back, relax completely, and let the gentle waters carry you home. Every painful ending is merely a quiet seed planted in the dark soil, patiently waiting to sprout into a magnificent beginning. Ground yourself deeply in the truth of your own being, so that no external storm can ever uproot your inner peace. From the high peak of spiritual awakening, the petty dramas of human dependency look incredibly small and utterly insignificant to you. Be like a solitary cloud drifting peacefully across the boundless sky, completely unattached to any specific destination or rigid future outcome. You can love others deeply and purely, only when you no longer need them to desperately fill the empty spaces inside. True connection is like two strong trees growing side by side, sharing the warm sunlight without ever overshadowing each other's growth. Your spirit is a beautiful, wild force. Do not tame it with the heavy, restrictive chains of toxic relationships and fear. Breathe in the sweet fragrance of your own absolute freedom, and exhale all the lingering doubts that keep you feeling small. Write the beautiful story of your life with bold, confident strokes, completely unbothered by the harsh criticisms of the outside world. You are entirely whole and perfect just as you are, shining brightly in the darkness like a magnificent, radiant full moon. Put down the heavy burden of trying to please everyone around you. It is a weight you were never meant to carry. Cultivate a peaceful Zen garden within your own mind, where only thoughts of profound self-love and absolute acceptance can grow. Heal your own emotional wounds with gentle compassion, and then release the painful memories back into the vast, forgiving universe forever. Let the powerful, cleansing energy of forgiveness wash over you, clearing away all the heavy, emotional debris from your weary soul. Offer your absolute best self to the world, not to seek praise, but simply because it is your true, divine nature. Embrace the unexpected storms of life with a joyful smile, knowing that rain is absolutely necessary for your spiritual garden to grow. After every period of deep emotional struggle, a beautiful rainbow of profound wisdom and clarity will gently illuminate your spiritual path. Bring your scattered energy back to the quiet center of your being, finding perfect harmony within your own beautiful, sacred heart. The deepest, most profound joy is found when you finally discover the brilliant, shining crystals of truth hidden within your own darkness. Step confidently out of the dark shadows of emotional dependence and walk proudly into the brilliant, warm sunlight of personal freedom. You are deeply connected to the entire universe, never truly isolated, even when you are walking your spiritual path completely alone. Rest comfortably in the pure, silent awareness of your own existence, knowing that you are absolutely safe, complete, and deeply loved. Let the gentle breeze of profound spiritual truth sweep through your mind, carrying away the last remaining traces of unnecessary fear. As the stars gently appear in the quiet evening sky, remember that your own inner light shines just as brilliantly today. You have successfully mastered the profound art of solitude, transforming your deep loneliness into a beautiful, unshakable foundation of inner peace. The journey to true freedom is a path you must walk alone, but the beautiful destination is worth every single step. Carry this profound, peaceful wisdom with you always, allowing your liberated spirit to shine brightly in every corner of the world. Thank you for walking with us today. May you find lasting joy. Welcome always to Buddha's path to peace. Farewell, friend.